Greetings, how are you?
I'm fine. How about you?
All right, all right. It is 100 years for Dixie this year, July 22nd, and we are wanting to commemorate, celebrate, and just share our stories related to Dixie, right? And so we are going to ask a few questions. And the first question we would like to know is, what is your family's name? What is your name? What's your family name as relates to Dixie?
Okay, I'm Collin Scott. My grandma Maggie Rose Nicholson, she was the founder of Dixie. My not my great grandma, my grandma, my other grandma, the daughter
Yes.
she had, the eldest.
Yes.
Denise Wells, that's
Okay.
her daughter.
Yes.
Her kids on my mother's side
Yes, sir.
is Megan Wells. My father's name is Dewayne Scott.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Related to LaRonda Scott, which is on the east end, not in North
Yes, sir.
but I'm related to Maggie Rose Nicholson.
Yes,
So,
sir.
I found
And
that
yes, and she is one of our founders of Dixie Day. Yes, she is. I've heard so much great things about her. Much of a community effort, but the brain of Dixie Day definitely owes that to Maggie Rose. So, growing up in Dixie, how would you say that was for you?
For us, it was kind of easy.
Okay.
You know, my papa, he did funeral directing.
Okay.
His son, Anthony Nicholson, he took the position of that.
Yes, sir.
As he got older, well, when he was younger, he would, it would be cats that's on the verge of dying. He
Yeah.
would get the cats to actually do funerals for him.
Wow.
And grandma, she went off, she asked them to come on in the house for the first time. So, he came through the house, he was like, me, mama. And she was like, are you hearing cats in the backyard? He was
Yes.
like, no, mama. And she was like, okay, or whatever, like,
Yeah.
usually she go off, I don't know the words
Right.
from his mouth, but
Right.
yeah, it was the best moment and the best memory that you
Yes,
can
sir.
hear from the kids,
Yes,
her
sir.
kids side of the story
Okay.
of Dixie.
Yeah.
But I came through, everybody was surprised to see me, although I was 4 years old and I was that little baby that slept right there by her side. And she took care of, like, she loved every time I went to school.
Yes.
She perished it every morning. Like,
Yes,
I can't
sir.
take no
Yes.
bath at night and take a wash up in the morning just
She
to
made-
go right
yes.
back to school.
Exactly.
So it was the best times with my
Yes,
grandma.
sir. Yeah.
2012 hit. When she passed, everything went downhill. It's like when she was here, she was a melody. She was the one that kept our family together.
Yes, sir.
Every day, people
Yes,
used to
sir.
come to our house. When she
Right.
cooked, that was the most times.
Right.
Everybody knew my grandma. On 910 East Street, that was the only house that looked good to anybody. So that was the big house.
Okay,
But when she passed, it hurted everybody.
Yes, sir.
People went their separate ways. Some people went down. Some
Yeah.
people went up.
Yeah.
To hear the story of how we lost two of our cousins, not too long from this year,
Yes.
Christopher Gaines and Lamarion Gillum.
Yes, sir.
It was hard for us because that was the two people that represented
Yes, sir.
Dixie.
Yes,
sir.
sir.
We called it Dixie Dog Town.
Yeah.
when we was,
Yeah.
when we was
Growing
younger.
up.
So
I remember.
it was a hard time. for
Yes,
us.
sir. Yes, sir. Now, you've given us a beautiful, beautiful family history, family name. We know that Maggie Rose was a pillar in the community. Many people have expressed that to us. And it seems to me she was cool in the house, too. Like, she was a
She
fun
was
to
very
be
cool.
around. Yeah. So, you've given us your fondest memory. What kind of community would you say that Dixie is?
A family community.
Yes, sir.
When she fed one, she fed all, and everybody that she fed at once most likely came to her house every day.
Yes, sir.
It's like her chicken was that good. We perished her like she was a actual red, full-blooded Indian.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we loved her so much.
Sir.
We all did.
Yes, sir.
And I mean, it was hard when she left us. So.
Yes, sir. But it's definitely family oriented, and Matt and your grandmother made sure of that.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, sir. Now, I know Dixie have changed. I know you said, like you said, with your great. Is it your great grandmother? Maggie Rose is your great grandmother.
My great grandmother.
Awesome. That's so beautiful to have that generation here.
Yeah.
So I know you've seen Dixie in many ways.
Yes, ma'am.
Many ways. Every place has its dark ages. Everyone has their their lifetimes. What would you say that you would like to see in Dixie? A new Dixie? Would you like to see some new things in Dixie? What would you like to see in Dixie?
Yes, ma'am. I mean, the houses that we have out here is kind of getting old. You got people that live a certain age out here. You got people that live a decent age, a 90 to 100.
Right, yes.
So, I mean, I think they would love to see a new coming.
Yes.
To relive Dixie. I mean, we've been down for so long.
Yes,
we've been down for so long, and everybody can only do so much. So,
yes,
I think they'll love to see something good. It's our time to shine.
I can take it. Now, if you could name 5, 2, 7, as many names as you can, individuals, you can name families, who would you name that has been influential, who's been excellent individuals for you, past and present?
My grandmother.
Yes, sir.
My grandmother, Maggie Rose Nicholson.
Yes, sir.
She is the #1 star.
Yes, sir.
Of the
in your life.
Dog.
Yes, sir. Anyone else that you can remember growing up that just, made an impression on you, or helped Maggie Rose growing, helping you raise you and things of that nature? Anyone else that you remember from the community that you would like to share? If not, that's fine. Just if you have any other members or individuals. Denise Wells.
Yes, ma'am. It's one thing that she always loved to show, and it was talent.
Yes, sir.
Maggie Rose Nicholson was actually a singer.
Okay.
And throughout that bloodline, it passed on to our family.
Yes, sir.
So, including me, I sing to this day.
Okay.
She passed it to the Denise Wells. Anthony Nicholson knew how to sing at one point in time.
Okay. And he's the one that owns the funeral.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Superior Funeral.
Yes,
So, Megan Wells.
Okay.
Angela Wells.
Okay.
I mean, it passed on to everybody,
Yes,
even
sir.
Tia.
Yes,
Wells.
sir. Yes, sir.
Who's Tia Wells? Yeah, I don't know.
No worries. Is there anything else? This will conclude our interview, but is there anything else that you want to share with us before we exit the interview? We're so grateful that you decided to share with us. This is 100 years. We want to let people know, it's our time.
Yes,
they need to know our history. So,
in this community, in this neighborhood, in this hood that we live in, we have good times, we have worse times, and it's times where it can get sticky, icky.
yeah.
But we also it's a melody every day when you live down here.
Yes,
it's a melody every day when you live on earth, period.
Right.
If you're in a situation that's boring, you make it more funner.
Yeah.
So you make sure you keep yourself up. Don't ever let yourself down to the point where you feel like you just alone. You still have family that's out there somewhere. But those people with good vibes, they went on to a good place, to a good so-called home.
Yes, sir.
So they looking down on you while you go through the hell and high water that you do. And, while you go through your good times and the worst times that you can't really too much imagine that you would have went through.
Yes, sir.
But you keep yourself up, always be the best in what you do.
Yes.
And just keep living.
Yes.
You live the best life.
And that's what makes an excellent individual. That's what Dixie has bred and fed all my life. So I know those words will, I'm hoping, resonate with someone, whoever's watching. So thank you so much for sharing. Pouch?
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yes. Greetings.
Hey.
Hi. Will you please tell us your name?
Zenynna Cooper.
Zenynna Cooper. And what is your family name and history as it relates to Dixie?
I'm related to the Mitchells, the Crawfords, and yeah.
That's about it?
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. So your history, the Crawfords, we celebrate a day in honor of a Crawford right now, don't we? Do we know what that day is?
Tank Day.
Tank Day. Tank Day. We just celebrated it, right? In July?
July
Yes.
17th.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. His birthday every year.
Every year.
What we do for Tank Day?
I mean, we all get together in the community, family, friends, all come around, go to the park,
Yes, ma'am.
cook, we all hang out, get to see people we haven't seen in a long time.
Yes, ma'am. And all that in memory of the things that Tank loved, because Tank would have been right there in the park with us kicking it. Yes. And that's your family's history, right?
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? That's a part of your family history.
Just a second now, sir.
What kind of
It's already. I don't know what's over.
what kind of community would you say Dixie is and why?
I would say Dixie is a good community. A lot of us grew up riding bikes together.
Yes.
All of us playing basketball. It's a really good community. I liked it.
Yes.
Dixie is a good community. I mean, all of us, we grew up together playing basketball, riding bikes, all of us. It was just fun.
Yes.
Why? I just feel like it brought us all together. It
Yes,
taught
ma'am.
us a lot.
Yes,
how to
ma'am.
start friendships and all of that.
Yes, ma'am. Now, what is your greatest memory?
My greatest memory,
Or memories, if you have more than one.
I would say getting together around the bikes.
Yes,
It's a
ma'am.
gang. It was our little bike gang.
Already. Now, these not the ATVs. These the like
the regular
bicycles.
Like putting the cans and the bottles in the back of the bike.
Yes.
And like motorcycles and all that. Like, yeah.
Yes,
That's a
cool fun. That was cool fun. Yes, ma'am. So, would you like to see a new Dixie? I know Dixie has changed. A lot has happened. Would you like to see a new Dixie? And if so, what do you think that'll look like?
I don't think, like, I would like to see a new Dixie. I think I would like to see the old Dixie.
Yes.
Like, everybody coming back out like they used to from the start to the
Yes,
end.
yes,
you know?
ma'am. Yes, ma'am. And can you name 5 or more individuals that have been influential to you, that help raise you, just someone that you find special in your life from Dixie, past or present?
Okay, well, I'm gonna give my first thanks to God, first and foremost.
Yes,
and then
ma'am.
my second is my family in general. They support me throughout everything.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm gonna give it out to my best friend, Nikayla.
Yes,
Her and
ma'am.
Asia, give them too. They keep me on track in school,
Yes,
on the
ma'am.
court. And then I'll give it out to my church family.
Yes,
They
ma'am.
real helpful.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Is there anything else that you want to share with us before you go, see?
No, thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much for sharing. Greetings. Greetings. How you doing? Good. You gotta talk loud. Good. Good. What is your name?
Cordea.
Who?
Cordea Harris.
Cordea Harris. And what's your family's name? Give us from what you can remember to you.
I say my papa Curtis, and my mama Cedrica,
Yes, sir.
and my grown Doris Crawford,
Yes, sir.
and my papa Adam Crawford.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And what kind of community would you say Dixie is, and why?
A friendly community.
It's a friendly community. Growing up, you've been in Dixie, or you grew up in Dixie all your life, pretty much, right? What street did you grow up on? I Street, at the end of I? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Would you like to see a new Dixie? What you want it to look like?
More houses.
More houses? You want it to be just African American? You want it to be different type of people, or what you want to see?
We different, black. Don't really matter.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. If you can name 5 or more or less individuals that have been influential or that has been life changing for you? Maybe help raise you or something like. Yeah, who? Yes, sir.
Crawford. My mama, Zenynna Harris. My uncle, Adrian Crawford. And my other uncle, Didi. I don't know his real name, but I just call him Didi. You know?
Yes, sir.
And my uncle Heir. And Uncle Rico, JoJo.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
My auntie Jackie. And I'd say
Bug, yes, sir. Now Jaquita, yes, sir. So you are young, but you've been in Dixie all your life. Do you remember how Dixie Day used to be? Because today is Dixie Day, right? Mm-hmm. We had 100 years this year for Dixie. Dixie has been here for 100 years, right? Mm-hmm. What about Dixie Day do you remember? Is Dixie Day today? How's it different from the other days? Do you think anything is different?
More fun.
It used to be more fun. It ain't fun.
It's a lot of people everywhere.
Yes, sir. It's a lot of people. Everybody used to be just where?
At the park.
At the park. Yes, sir. Yes.
Now they on every street.
Yes, sir. They kicking it on every street. Yes, sir. So now your family history has a lot to do with Crawfords, right? And a very special person by the name of Aaron Crawford passed away, and now we have what kind of day do we have to commemorate and celebrate him? Is it Tank Day?
Tank Day.
Tank Day. Do you what do y'all normally do? Because that's your family. Your family started there, right? Right. Didi is his father, and April is his mother, and they started Tank Day in memory of him. What do y'all usually do on Tank Day?
Go. Make like flyers and stuff. Tell everybody come to the park. Make shirts. Barbecue.
Yes,
have fun.
Yes, sir. Everything that Tank would have liked, right? Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now, Tank birthday. Do you know when his birthday is?
In
July 17th. Yes, sir. July the 17th. And so every day or every year around that time, we celebrate Tank Day, right? Mm-hmm. Ever since he passed away, right? And that's something that you like. I mean, that's something that you can be proud of, right? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, will you tell us your name again, sir? Cordea Harris. Thank you so much, son of Shadrika, grandson of Alvin and Doris Crawford, and who else did you say?
Uncles.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you for sharing, Cordea.
Yeah.
Have a good day. Greetings.
Hello.
How are you?
Wonderful. How are you?
I am all right. It's 100 years of Dixie, and it's Dixie Day.
Oh, yes.
I'm excited.
Me
I'm
too.
excited. So first and foremost, will you please tell us your name and your family's name and history as it relates to Dixie?
My name is Judy Turner. And my family is the Turners, the Owens.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. The Turners in the
Owens.
Okay, Owens. And what streets did you grow up on?
I grew up on G Street, and I remember what else? H Street.
Okay. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, because recently H Street.
Yes.
Ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Now, what is your greatest memory of Dixie?
Oh, the greatest memory of Dixie was when everyone came together.
Yes, ma'am.
Dixie was the one of the most, when it came together, it was a family
Yes, ma'am.
gathering. You didn't have to worry about your kids.
Yes.
It was like everybody knew everybody's name.
Yes.
And so it was just like, you had to be out here to understand where I'm coming from.
Yes, ma'am. But definitely family oriented.
Yes.
Definitely about family and fun and enjoying each other's company.
Right.
Yes, ma'am. Is there any other memories that you remember in relation to Dixie?
I mean, Dixie's Dixie.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
I guess it's like, my family.
Yes, ma'am.
And so it wasn't nothing that that we couldn't do out here because
Right.
it seemed like you do something, the whole Dixie don't.
Everybody know before you get down the hall. Yes, ma'am. Around the street. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. What kind of community would you say Dixie is and why?
I think, to me,
Yes,
you know, back in the day, it was community when you know that you can come somewhere and be yourself
Yes,
and be
ma'am.
at home. You
Yes,
ain't have
ma'am.
to worry about nothing. And so if your child do something or you do something, somebody know your name.
They know who you belongs
Yes.
to. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Would you like to see a new Dixie? I know a lot has changed, you know, over time. Would you like to see a new Dixie? And if so, what does that look like to you?
I would love to see a new Dixie. I would love to have a little old with it.
Okay.
Because we started at the park.
Okay.
It was a family. Everyone met at the park.
Yes,
And that's
ma'am.
where it started.
Yes,
We
ma'am.
started nationwide.
Yes, ma'am.
And so I think that when we did, you know, look how it, you know, it brought a lot of love. It brought a lot of, you know,
Yes,
a
ma'am.
lot of people together.
Yes,
it
ma'am.
had its faults, you
Right,
know.
right.
But the thing about it is, it's love.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. And you're referring to Dixie Day specifically.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Now it's a little different.
Yes.
It's block by block.
Yes.
But you still see the love a little bit. But I see what you're saying about going to the old, getting
Yeah.
on back to the C Street. Can you name 5 individuals, past, present, more than 5, less than 5, totally up to you, that were influential in your life, that, you know, changed your life in some way, or may have been there for you, helped raise you, but just someone excellent in your life that you would like to share at this time?
Oh, my grandma, Mary Tanner.
Yes, ma'am.
Mary, my mom, Dorothy Williams, Helen Ayers.
Yes, ma'am.
Charlene.
Yes, ma'am.
I mean, and Aunt May Mel. It's
Yes,
a lot
ma'am.
of them.
Yes, ma'am. All of the
Yes,
Turner girls.
you know, all
Yes,
the
ma'am.
Turner girls
Yes,
and the
ma'am.
boys. So it's.
Yes, ma'am.
I came from a long line
Yes.
of good people.
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Yes.
ma'am. Right here. Now, Mary Turner lived on F Street. I
Yes.
think. Yes, ma'am. At the end of F. Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Do you remember that house at all?
No, I don't.
Really?
But anybody is, I
I
heard
don't
so
either.
much about my grandma.
Yes,
She was
ma'am.
a person, you know, she was a woman that everyone loved.
Yes, ma'am.
out
I've
here,
heard
you know,
too.
and so it's like she went to church but she's cooked, she's do a lot of things.
Yes, ma'am.
So it's just like, you know.
Everybody knew Mary
Yes.
Turner. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Is there anything before we exit the interview that you would like to share with us?
I just would like for Dixie, you know, just have a little, like I said, a little old with it,
Right.
and mix it with a little
New.
a little new.
I can tell
You know, and I think that once we do that, and we'll be all right.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much for sharing. Thank you
You're
so much for sharing. And look for the video documentary coming soon.
Yes.
Greetings. How you doing today?
I'm doing all right.
All
How you
right, all
doing?
right. I'm all right. I'm
That's
all right.
great.
Yes, sir. Will you tell us your name?
Calvin Owens. Calvin Dewayne Owens.
Calvin Dewayne Owens. And what is your family's name in history as it relates to Dixie?
My father, Theodis Owens. My mother, Modena Owens. And we got ties with Turners and Martins and Jacksons, and mostly every family in Dixie is a tie. But my people is Nickname is Foots. They call him Foots, big tall guy. They know him from Dixie. We Dixie fed and Dixie red. But his name is Theodis Owens, Modena Owens. My brother, Theodis Owens. Well, he's junior, and we'll talk about that. It's a long story, but we're gonna leave that alone. He is Theodis Jr., even though I'm the oldest, but he's a junior. I have to say that and give him that respect part, and I'm gonna get mine. So I was the firstborn, and I don't know what happened with that, but let me go on. Theodis Jr., Charles Elwood Owens, which is deceased, Lisa Owens, which is deceased, Marilyn Owens, which is living, and my father's daughter, Darlene Owens. Which is Owens. So that's just the Owens tree. And we are, like I say, Turners and Colemans and Jacksons and Martins. And it just go on and on with Dixie. I'm a Dixie fed red, that's what I said.
Yes, sir. Yes. The next question is, what is your greatest memory of Dixie?
Oh man, I can remember like
And memories, if you want to share memories.
It was right from where we at down the street to us. Used to be a little park on 8th Street down there. And you know, by this being a community, we didn't have a field like other people with football. But you know, we had talent, that's another story. But anyway, right down the street there, I was 8 years old. And I remember it like it was yesterday, because when you out here, you mostly run with upgrade. Upgrade mean guys that's a few years ahead of you. Okay. And then it helped that it be your family too, because, you know, they'll drag you along. You know, it wasn't a brother, but it was a cousin, because I was older than my family. But anyway, they dragged me with me. And they got down there and they did a first time football, AU football. And they just had started in this community here. And the guy was a guy from North Little Rock, which was the police. He sponsored us. His name was Phil, and he sponsored us. And I came down, and everybody got in line and gave their names and ages and stuff. So the guy that's a coach, he was, you know, from this area. He graduated from Bishop College. That's another story. Anyway, I went down and I gave my age and everything, and he said, he called me Little Foots. He said, Little Foots, you know, you're too young. You're 1 year behind. You got to be 9 and not 8. And I said, man, I really want to play football. So I can't do it. He said, your father, he won't let me do that. So I walked back down the street, and my daddy said, boy, didn't I tell you to go down there and play football with them other dude? He said, I'm too young. He said, who said you're too young? He said, man, go get your boy back down there. You tell him your daddy told him to let you play. I went back, I said, my daddy said, let me play. I'm too young, he don't care, I can play. He said, get your butt out there, boy, and get you some cleats or something. Yes. And that was the most wonderful day, because that day right there, it started my life, because I went on, we went undefeated, years went, it was the most beautiful, and that was the most, I think that I can remember.
Yes, sir, the greatest
in Dixie.
thing.
It was beautiful.
Yes, sir.
Wish I could go back.
Yes, sir.
It ain't gonna happen.
Now, will you share, do you remember the name of the football team?
Of course I do.
Yes, sir.
Dixie Rams.
Dixie Rams.
Dixie Rams.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes.
You said Mr. Field was the manager or the coach?
Nah, he was the sponsor.
Okay.
He was North Little Rock Police.
Okay.
And he was the captain over there.
Yes, sir.
And he talked to Curtis Martin,
yes,
which
sir.
we call him Hog Martin. That was his nickname.
Yes, sir.
Which he graduated from Bishop College.
Yes.
He's from Indiana, out of town, Indiana. That's where he's from.
Yes, sir.
And he's moved here because he had people here.
Yes, sir.
And when he graduated, he came here.
Yes,
and
sir.
we didn't have nobody to do with it.
Yes,
and he
sir.
took us.
Yes, sir.
And boy, he saved us and he took us.
Yes, sir.
And it was him and Donnell, a man named Donnell Butler.
Okay.
And what the other guy, he coached them. He didn't coach me. But his name was Popeye Sanders.
Okay.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
which was the different story on baseball, which I didn't do baseball here. Well, that's another story. Anyway, Phil,
Yes.
and they didn't really want him to really do what he did,
Yes.
but thank God he did it because
Yes.
he seen it needed, and he take responsible for it. And like I said, our parents for getting us involved in it, and that's
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, if you or can you, or if you would like to, any other memories that you may want to share with us about your childhood?
Well, we'll be here a long time, but I got a few more.
Okay.
I got a few more things
Yes,
to
sir.
say. This little guy, I mean, we call him Goo, you know. He's a young guy. And he's always, like, he looked at us all the time, and he quiet. I mean, he wouldn't say anything, but he was real aware of what was going on. The reason I'm doing this story on him about this moment with this guy, because we was older than he was.
Yes.
And see, we had rules out here. You wasn't gonna break them. You was gonna go by them. I don't care how old you is, I don't care how young you is. You was gonna wait your turn here. Some people didn't know how to do it, and some people did. Some people act their age and act, up over their head. But he was one who was real respected.
Yes, sir.
And he waited his turn. And he sat and he looked and he learned. And what amazed me about it, he put it in a way that it was a good way to figure out, well, this is what they doing, so that ain't gonna work. So I'm gonna try this, and it worked. So that's a story that was amazing to me to see. Then he grew up,
Yes, sir.
and then he didn't run away.
Yes, sir.
He didn't run away.
Yes, sir.
He left, and he came back.
Yes, sir.
And he back
Yes,
to
sir.
his neighborhood.
Yes, sir.
I mean, I know he loved it.
Yes.
Back to his neighborhood.
Yes, sir.
Because the reason I know he loved it, because he's doing work to show that he loved his neighborhood.
Yes, sir.
And that's that's some memories. It's good.
Yes, sir.
He had his little ways. I have to do that to him sometimes, because he want to get out, get a little mad. But
Yes, sir.
he was respectable.
Yes, sir.
He waited his turn.
Yes, sir.
He wasn't like the other guy over there running his mouth. He didn't get that what they got. He was smart.
Yes, sir. Now, when you say Goo, will you share with us his real name? And then I will explain why I'm making sure. Yes, sir. What's his real name?
Okay.
Albertus.
Yes.
Albertus Murray.
Yes.
Now, Albertus Murray is a great person. He's the one we're working with on the documentary.
Right.
And he has a program, Think Dixie.
Right.
Yes, sir.
He do?
Yes, he do.
And I've seen it.
Yes, sir. You have. He's done other things in the community
Right,
as
a
well.
lot of other things.
Yes, sir.
Mhm.
Yes, sir. And that's a reason why you would share him.
Right, that's why I
Yes,
did
sir.
that as a younger. He's
Yes,
a
sir.
younger.
Yes, sir.
And he's putting work in.
Yes,
And he's
sir.
still doing it.
Yes,
He
sir.
don't have to.
Yes, sir.
He OG. He no
Yes, sir.
triple OG. Triple double OG. He an OG. So that means he can lay back.
Yes,
A
sir.
lot of people work, but he's not.
Yes, sir.
He's working in the right way.
Yes, sir.
See, we can joke and play all this about this and that there, but actually putting work in and you
Yes,
show people. This guy, man, every time I come in this hood out here, man, my brother house, wherever this man is posted, man,
Yes,
with
sir.
kids trying to do something with him, you
Yes,
think he could play basketball, but that is how it is. When you're good, you can think like
Yes,
that.
sir.
you
Yes,
know.
sir.
But anyway, he shared that talent with him.
Yes,
and then
sir.
it's just a lot of stuff he do, man.
Yes,
he
sir.
feed him. I'm like, what is that dude doing? Who is him? What he doing? What he's doing is beautiful. And I'm behind him. And he know me. He tell me, boy, sit down in this chair here. Get you some water. Got some water right there. You can't do nothing. Watch me. Just bring me some water. That's all you can do now, boy. I respect him because he's a respectable guy.
Yes,
He
yes.
don't have to do what he have to do.
Yes.
Man,
yes.
it's hard out here. He
Yes.
take his own money to buy food. That food ain't free.
Right.
That water ain't free.
Yes.
They tell you it's free, but if it's your house, it ain't free.
It ain't free. Yes.
That's
That's a good memory. That's
Yeah,
a good
that
memory.
is.
That shows the building and how the growth of this documentary
Right.
and where it
Yes,
came
ma'am.
and here it is. What kind of community would you state that Dixie is and why?
now or then?
Both. Yes,
Both.
sir. Yes, sir. Now and then.
Well, now you asked me to come out here, and I can't
And-
sugarcoat. I can't do it
And truth
because
is true.
it's in me, and I gotta keep it real like
Yes,
it was.
sir.
Back then, it was a confusion neighborhood. Not so much as the older people, like our parents, they were set. They were set already. And they made spots for us to be set too. But as men and kids and growing up, you know, everybody don't just get it the way it is. So you have to get it from the mud, my girl. And that's the hardest way. But, you know, what I'm trying to say about it, it was harder back then because if you walk down the streets and you didn't have your stuff together, I mean, it was like, I ain't just saying, you know, it was just trouble. You was gonna be tested in a whole lot of ways. It's like a man thing, or it's something like a hood thing.
Right,
like,
right.
You know, you wanna go up there, but you don't wanna be like out of pocket. So
Right.
you gotta really get with somebody. You can't let nobody disrespect you because out here, it's a cold. When I came, it was cold.
Yeah.
Words you wouldn't believe what. See, this is what we had out here. We got a mouth, and it's real. You don't want to play with us with that.
Yes.
First of all, you're gonna lose because we've been brought up. We didn't hear everything.
Yes.
We didn't been around everything.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, we got parents, but they are real parents.
Yes.
But we didn't had and been around what's going on.
Yeah.
So we know what's happening.
Right.
And it's just like being young.
Yeah.
So it was a little tougher. That how I saw it. What I mean about tougher is, it's true. You couldn't go over there if you know. I get back to that part because it's in a different way. It ain't just beating you up. It's learning you. You can't go over there till you graduate.
Right.
They didn't get over there. They had to wait.
Yeah.
So what I was saying was old people, you gonna respect them.
Right.
See, that was better back then, but we was getting in trouble too. But, you know, and like I say, it was more love. Back then it was love too and more unity.
Yes.
I'm gonna say that part.
Okay.
It wasn't, you know, we had our stuff.
Right.
And another thing about us, we'll fight each other, but we'll make each other tough. We'll kill some. You went from Dixie, you was in trouble when I was coming up with these. Now pistols, we don't know nothing about that. Well,
Yeah.
I don't, yeah. But anyway, yeah. If it's more than 1 or 4 or 5, we might go, you know, get that old shot. No, we don't need that now. But anyway, yes sir, all that too. But mostly, it was who could throw these. This was important. This how you got your respect.
Yes.
It ain't you winning all the time. Some folks think I ain't got set over there. Got out on you, dude. I told you started messing with that dude. He got you, didn't he? It's all right. Let's just get him the mom. I ain't talking about going get no gun and kill him. Cause you know what? If I kill him, he a man, he beat me. He didn't kill me, he beat me. So
Yeah.
I'm a coward, a
Yes.
gutless coward to go kill somebody who gave me what I need.
All
Cause I
right.
thought I was tough.
All
Somebody tougher than me.
All
They're
right.
gonna help me. But guess what? Next person gonna get it. Cause I'm passing it along. Yeah, I ain't taking too many now. I can show you the defeats. Ain't no hand on. No, I done had some. I'm not gonna sit up here and tell you. Yeah. Well, I done had draws, cause I ain't never lost. So I say I had a draw. If I done had enough, you had enough. I done had that. So I ain't the toughest. But you know, I done had it. They done gave it to me, man.
Yeah.
I'm from Dixie. They
Yeah.
gave it to me.
Yeah.
But I loved it, and I just, it is what it is. Now this generation here, oh, no love. No love, first of all. No love. No respect. None, just none of that. See, them two values right off the top with them that messed it up to even start it off.
Right.
Okay, because the respect part, that's, if you ain't got that, you might not even come out the house.
Yes.
They don't care about me. They don't care about cause I'm 66 and been out here when the pavement was here and made stuff for them to come through. They don't care about all that. All they care about is what going on right now. And what are you doing now that they can see on paper right now? That's all they're gonna respect on. They're not gonna go, man, I was with your dad. I don't care nothing about that. You know, and I hate to label this, it's the 90s, babies, and we did it. I'm telling you, we did that, me, and there, I'm sorry, we tried to not let them go through slavery and what we went through. We messed up, y'all. We did it, blame us too, but they're out of control, and God help them that they don't destroy the world, because that's what I had put them to do. They got the mind to run it, and they got the mind to destroy it. The mind they own now is destroying. They hate each other for some reason, and they want to kill anything that moves. They haven't had whooping when they was little, and they scared to take one.
Yes.
And that's what's wrong. Until they get one, they're going to be out of control. No mama, a daddy is going to help them. And this is what's going on in this generation. When I was coming up, I had a mom and daddy. He did too. They lived in the house with us. It wasn't no, my daddy, he over there. No, he in jail. He was in the house together. Yeah. They was together back then. Yeah. They might have had them over there. They was with their families. Yes. When you go to school, you tell them, like when I went to school one time, the woman said something. What you mean? My mama. My daddy coming too. I got a mama and a daddy, woman. I got a mama and a daddy. So you talking about your mama gonna be here? No, my daddy and my mama, and you don't want to see my daddy. Yeah. You think we all ain't got no daddies and mama? Yeah, we do. Some don't. But that's happened. I mean, it's unfortunate. It's not good. Yes, but that's what happened. And then women started trying to raise women. Little kids started trying to raise kids. And everything just got out of control. Women's disrespecting women's. Yes. Man, I ain't never seen a woman disrespect a woman like they do now. When I was coming up, them young women, they praise them old women. Yes, sir. Praise them. Put that dress down. I didn't mean for you to see that, Mom. Yes. Now, you don't tell me where to put my dress. My dress, I bought it. Because your legs ugly, don't mean nothing. You don't know. You're selling yourself to the gold, to the devil, sister. All the sister was trying to give you is some knowledge to get her age. Yes. And see, like him, like his age, they took it. They got some sense. It's some did, but I'm just telling you, it's too far. And it's not just Dixie. This is everywhere. I'm not speaking on this 90 baby for Dixie. I'm talking about do a survey. Just go through and see. And then this is what they say. My daddy told me, a man is made to work. It ain't his rules. He ain't had nothing to do with it before he got here. This is what you was made to do. You don't work. Guess what? You're not going to eat. All that slick working is not going to last. Yes. Okay? So get you an honest worker. Yes. So if you do that, then you'll figure everything else out. Yes. But now if you ain't going to work, first of all, you ain't no man, because that woman going to work and she going to tell you, hey, buddy, if somebody got a spot for that couch over there you wearing out, they got a job. Yeah. So anyway, getting back to it, I'm telling you, and it's sad, but I hope it do. I love the 90s babies, and they got plenty of sense, but they're out of control. And I'm telling you, that's where it's starting. And what I mean by 90, I think you would go from about 30 on to 16. It's a lot of them, but I'm telling you, if you do that survey, and one thing I can't understand about them, they don't take nobody's life for value. They will go kill you and go up in jail and do push-ups and go do document. Well, it's hard, but I gotta do this. You gotta do, your life messed up. Right. You ain't no coming back from that. Right. If you kill somebody, you didn't curse yourself. Thou shalt not kill. Yeah. You're gonna die one way or the other. It ain't gonna be before your time. I don't make these rules up. Somebody said I do. You know, I just study his teaching on what and try to go back. You know, and then that's another thing off the block. But to the question, back then was more unity, more love. Now, no unity, no love. Yes, sir. So, I mean, that's what it is. But I'm gonna say this. Living here now, quarters, I tell anybody, if they got land and stuff, come back home. And I'm gonna tell you why. And this is something, it's been a minute. This neighborhood here, you be the highest crime rate in North Little Rock. I don't know why, but it did. Well, yes, I do. But it did. You see what I'm saying? It did. And it was like that for a minute. But I'm going to tell you what happened. I don't know what happened. Yeah, yes, I do. the penitentiary will happen. Anyway, it flooded, I guess you say, bad apples off the street, older type of dude, whatever. Dixie is peaceful now. Everybody here is on the same level. They're trying to work, go to church, and it's a little circle. Anybody doing anything, hey man, we don't do that here no more. And they got certain streets that something go on. All the rest of them is done. I call that respect. I call this going a long ways.
Yes.
Because, like I said, I wouldn't have never said this because I'm from Dixie. Come back. Told my brother, hold up. See, we all got little spots. Hold up. Because I'm telling you what's going on. This is going to turn into be the best place that you want to live in. And come back and get it. Don't let it leave. Come back. Because it's leaving. Because everybody is running. They think about the old days. It's not like that no more. You know how many times when I be out here, I hear Cyrene, none. Do you know when I used to be out here, we would have to stop this interview for something going on. I come out here and visit my brother, set over to my friend's house. I have none of that. I heard nothing. It's so peaceful and quiet. It's beautiful. I promise you. And that's amazing. But I don't hear it. Now you go over to Rose City, I'm not putting people who go around you, it's going down, man. It's where they can't control. It's like we used to be, but we're not doing it now. And I'm so glad because we've been labeled with a lot of stuff. Mostly it was on us, but I'm glad. I'm just so glad. So that's why I wanted to do this, and I see a change in this place, man.
Yes.
And like I say, it's still some good people out here. Yeah. All 90 babies is not. And let me get that straight because I know people gonna want to kill me, But I got nephews, whatever, 90, babies and stuff. Yeah. But I all of them not. It's some beautiful ones. Yes. It's some beautiful black kids anyway. But it's some ignorance ones too. Yes. So I'm not talking to the intelligent ones. I'm talking to the ignorant ones, the old ones and the big ones.
Yes, sir. And, well said, Mr. Owens. Yes. What would you like to see as it relates to Dixie? A new Dixie? Would you like to see some changes that happen in Dixie? And if so, what would those changes look like?
Never a new Dixie. I want Dixie to be Dixie.
All right.
And it is what it is. But changes. New changes for the better.
Yes.
People like you and whoever asked us over this little section they gave us. Yes. It's beautiful because go look at everybody else's section. It's way bigger than this one.
Right.
It's way bigger than this one.
Right.
So this is bigger than Dixie.
Right.
I'm keeping it real. I'm telling you about us and keeping it real with us.
Yes.
But I'm keeping it real around us. They have left us for years.
Yes.
They always have. We always have got the short stick. And nobody can't tell me, look around you.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
How you gonna have a community with no boys club, nowhere to go, but everybody else got one around you?
Yes.
We are human beings, okay? Why we are not getting treated equally? Yes. Because of what we do, our character? Well, I'm sorry, you gotta deal with that.
Everywhere, yes.
If you're the police, that's what you get paid for.
Yes.
I'm for real.
Yes.
Don't put us to the bottom. We pay taxes, we pay tithes. Everybody ain't broke out here. It's money out here, man.
Yes.
There's plenty of stuff out here.
Yes.
Just like everywhere else. Don't just say, oh, y'all brought yourself. No, it's a whole lot of more. Yes. Worse than us.
Yes.
But they get stuff. I can go to almost every one. Hemlock Court, that's a project. But now I can see that it could be some more arguments too. Arkansas Avenue, they don't have anything neither. Washington don't neither. I'm not just labeling this, but I'm saying it's too many else around that do, man.
Yes.
And they should stand up and we should have stand up.
Yes.
And that's what's wrong. We just keep our mouth closed and deal with what they take us to do. Yes. Because it's people like you that getting educations that's gone, then you come back and it's so messed up.
Yes, sir.
And I'm so proud of you. I don't two people want to put them on a pedestal, but I look at you. You ain't the only one it's some work, man. It's some people doing work.
Yes.
Thank God for you. Work for out here. Your family from Dixie.
Yes.
Your family is from Dixie,
Yes.
okay? You know the roots. You're very smart. I'm gonna tell you this code we got. I'm gonna tell you how the years go, because it's gotta stop, and I gotta stop it, but I'm gonna keep it real. We got a code out here. My daddy would have been 90 or 80, and before him. It's one code that we got. What happened in the street, stay in the street. And another thing about what I mean, stay in the street, I say stay in the street. I didn't say stay in the police. I say stay in the street. So one rule, you can say, I'm proud, oh, you proud about that? Yes, I am. There's one rule that I can stand from 1970, 78. It went crazy kind of in the 90s. But I can stand up from that to the 90s, I guess, or the early 2000s.
Yes.
I can stand on one thing that I would have said. I would get on national TV and say, no, he didn't say that against his project, against his homeboy.
Yeah.
He's from Dixie. He didn't say that, sir. And I'm gonna stand on that.
Right.
But it stopped. I think it was right at the 90s or whatever. And we went totally from being the coldest in the one to the weakest it ever been. And I'm gonna leave that alone because it's bigger than this.
Yeah.
But that's just how it go. It corroded us, and it did. And when I be in Little Rock, they don't want to say it, but they look and say, you real. And they real. And some more real, but it's some fake folks from this.
Yes.
And I have to agree with them from being here because it's the truth. They're not fake. They're not fake. They are rotten and low down to the core. And I'm talking about everything, just talking about no street stuff, no,
Yes,
I'm talking about life, period.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Okay?
Yes, sir.
So, that's enough.
Yes, sir.
I didn't have enough, and I thank you so much.
No,
And-
we thank
and-
you.
and I
Thank you
just
so
hope,
much for sharing
y'all-
your time, sharing your energy, sharing the
Thank you so
history with
Thank
with
you.
us on Dixie. It's 100 years.
Yes.
This is 100 years.
That's why I came out.
And more, you know,
It's
so
100 years.
yes, and that's on paper. That's
Yes.
record. That's history.
And I've been here 66.
Yes, sir. You was half of that.
Yes.
You more than that, half
I'ma
of that.
catch it.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna catch it.
Yes, sir.
Watch this.
Yes, sir.
We're
So
gonna
we
have
thank
this
you.
interview in 30 years, not 100.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
not dumb.
Yes,
It'll be 100. I ain't. Let's have it in 20.
yes, sir. Thank you so
Yeah,
much
thank
for
you so
sharing.
much too. Evidence from Dixie. That's another one of mine. I call him Little Bro because he one grade ahead of me, and that's how it go. You know, he had it, I had it, we all had it. Billy Wayne, we're all. They're in front of me. It don't matter. You from Dixie, you gonna put it down. It's one thing I can say about this place. Ain't nobody got more talent in this place right here, and it shows. But anyway, Evan, and he did some, he broke some barriers that didn't think. He went to the University of Arkansas. He graduated. He went and played for the New Orleans Saints from Dixie, Kevin Evan. That's my guy there. And another, that's two right there, right?
Yes, sir.
And the third one would be, it's another Frank. And it's Frank, his name is Frank Johnson, I think. Ain't it Frank Johnson? We call him Piehead, right? That's right. See, I got this young guy over here called, my man, he's a little younger than me, so he been around. He was young, but he remember.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's him. That's three. And the reason I married him is because he put into the, community too. He helped with the, sports, and he was a mentor to us. And the fourth, I think would be the fourth.
Yes, sir.
Well, it's really more than five, but the top of the list, I didn't want to do it because it was my people.
Yes.
So I put somebody else before him.
That's okay. Yes.
But because it's gonna round off with the top one, the top one's gonna be the top one. But I'm gonna go with Hog Martin. That's the football coach dude
Yes,
that he
yes.
was around, he lost his leg, but he
Yeah.
kept performing. He lost his leg, and he kept coaching us. And I mean, he coached, and we didn't lose. And that's one.
Yes.
And the one that I I bow my head down to my uncle, my brother, my mother, my everything, anything I got from my heart, from Turner's, from Athlete, and we the coldest with the game. Check the record and Google that. Got Google it up. Yeah, you want to, baseball, football, anyway. But I don't want to toot my horn. Let's get to this real point. This dude, and I love him. What God, he just was a martyr to me. He's deceased now. His name is Adolph Turner. I call him Tiny. I don't know why they call him Tiny, because he ain't tiny, you know. And he produced a son, and God knows he spit him out of his mouth. And his name would be Adolph Turner Jr. Ain't that something?
Yes.
He got that name. He got that.
Yes, yes.
And you know, and poor Tina man got 5 sisters. He's the only boy. But that man, Adolph Turner, he showed me everything that I needed to know.
Yes.
And I followed him a little bit, but I got off that pattern. But he still standing told me, son, you can be whatever you want. Because one thing about it, you cannot say, you got the talent, got the backup, got the love. You've been raised from the mud with it.
Yes.
So, this is what it is. I'm gonna tell you a quick story about it.
Please.
He was so cold with the game. They had so many clothes, so we love to dress. And that's what we do. Mama and daddy's side. He had so many clothes. And I got into the 7th grade, the 8th grade, I started growing. I was taller than he was, but wasn't big than he was, so I started growing. Man, the man had so many clothes, man. I hate to tell the story, but I got to do it. I got to keep it 100, because when you're OG, you can't do it.
Yes.
Man had so many clothes, man. And they was pressed, man. This back in the 70s, man. This man got a wardrobe like Michael Jordan, man. We ain't living like this, so I don't know. Yeah, yes I do. Anyway, another story. Anyway, this man had so many clothes, I'm not lying. I used to go in there. It ain't like I didn't have clothes now. My dad got some money. I don't get it twisted. I go in there and get them pressed clothes that man got and put them on. They were long enough. I have to roll them up here. But I would roll them up and take his fresh shirt and put it down and go to school today. Oh my God, you be fly every day. I said to myself, yeah, I gotta beat my uncle home for he wake up and get home. Cause he got so many clothes, he ain't gonna know it. But surely I got to go by him, he gonna recognize him. And every time he be waiting on me when I get home, and that's my uncle. He'll just look at me, and I go right on by him, shaking. He won't say nothing. He know I'm with him. He just won't say nothing. I go in there and get him out of there. And my grandma be saying, "Calvin, quit wearing that boy clothes. He gonna kill you." Yeah, but that's my man. I love him to death, man. I love Dixie. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I'm Dixie, man. I'm sorry. I catch myself caught up sometimes. Yeah. Hey, man, I don't catch y'all about Dixie. Now, you went out there when I was out there, when you was out there. That wasn't going there. No, I didn't want to Dixie. There's so many different faces out here, so I just let it go. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, man. You right. You would be, oh, you okay. Go ahead. You know, it's crazy.
Everybody want to be from Dixie.
Yeah, everybody want to be from Dixie now, so it's okay. I guess we all right.
Yes,
but thank you so much, and
yes,
I really appreciate you. And I know I talked a lot. I probably talk past whatever, but all I can say is this: I kept it real as I possibly can. It's a lot of most stuff that didn't get out that I really wanted to share, but you know, you got so much time. But this neighborhood really, it's good. It was good too. It is gonna be good again. And there's some more people that did some stuff now. Just some XP that I just run through some names, you know, just keep going. Shug Dawson, you just keep going on. You know, there's some more fat leaving. You know, I can what Hampton, he's still around there, Mr. Hamp. Yes. Kater Ron, them and all them people, you know, Chunk and everybody still bouncing around. Bless Chunk hard and what's Peter Rabbit name, mama name? Dorothy them, you know, and all of them people that study, you know, going around, and it's good. Tommy McAwee, you know, these named people, you know. 90-year-olds. Yes, good, God is good, you know, and all of that. And then you got my Uncle Skeet running around here, the player of the town. You know, I got my staff from him too, the dressing part. You know, the playing part.
Yes, sir.
You know, T was the guy, you know.
Yes, sir.
But, yeah, man, thank y'all, man. And,
thank you.
I really do thank you. I can't thank you enough.
Likewise. Before we go, is there any other thing you want to share with us about?
Man, don't start this, because I'm telling you now. Don't do it now. I asked you to stop me, and you my uncle. You know how to push this button, and you did it anyway. And you know yes, I do. I got something else to say. I'm gonna say this here. Man, I'm gonna tell y'all something. We didn't know how to fish when I was coming up.
All right.
Because, you know, people take, you know, they take fish. Hey, son, let me take your fish. Well, my daddy wasn't a fisherman.
Okay.
It wasn't too many more dads out here no fishermen. Because they had to go to work. They ain't had time to go on no lake.
Right.
Most of the state, they would work.
Yeah.
So fishing wasn't one of our things.
Right.
Now, hunting was.
Okay.
Because we had fields all around.
Right.
We had no guns. You don't know nothing about that. We had sticks.
All right.
You don't know what I'm talking about? We take a mop and break that mop thing off and use that stick and do some dangerous stuff and it would get on side them compound, ride them, man, ride them. When you hit them button thing, them rabbits jump everywhere. We hit them with sticks.
Yes, sir.
We hit them with sticks. You know, we did that.
Wow.
You know, until we got a gun. We got up a little older, we got a gun. But until then. Now I'm gonna tell you something else. Like I say, we didn't know how to fish, but we learned. You know why? All around here, it's a lake that really, they don't know. It's a lake start at the top. It'll go all the way around. So you don't understand. But it won't show you going around. But it will go over in that field and come where we live, in the back of there where that bridge was, and with water running through there. Well, what we did, we didn't know how to fish. We watch TV, we get some string. We go break us some switching pole. Put it on that screen on that pole. Get us some salt meat. We didn't know about fish. We didn't want fish. We wanted crawdad. You don't know nothing about that. We wanted crawdad. We'd take that pole, get out there, get back this baby, be a million of them. Pull them up. Boy, that was the most joyful thing. That's the closest we was gonna get to fishing.
Yes, sir.
You know, but it was beautiful. And something else out here, we eat our own food, we kill rabbits, we really country, really, I guess we on the border.
Yeah.
We country here, because I remember B roads and used to be like that.
Right.
There used to be some gravel down there.
Yes.
We used to look down them roads. I ain't going down there. I ain't going over to Billy's house today. Billy Bergman, I ain't going down there. Why come they just paving the floor thing, man? They tar down there. And they wouldn't do it all in one day. You know, they'll do it that end, and they finally got it rolled. Boy, we didn't know how to act. Boy, ride motorcycle, bicycles, everybody just want to move.
Yes,
you know, you want to move, but and you know, and the part I was getting to, used to flood out here.
Right.
When it rained, we used to cry. Lord, please, we know it's your work, but you know what's gonna happen out here. Soon as it stopped, baby girl, we had boats. You don't believe it. Him, his folks down there, everybody, birds, turtles, everybody had boats. We were prepared. We knew what was gonna happen. We'll go to the Earl Union them somewhere, go to Robert Dale and them, come back, go to the store, come back. You didn't have no boat, catch a ride. You just stay on your porch. Hey man, come back, pull your clothes up, wherever you wave out your end and get on down. Go to school. When we get out from school, it'll let us come, it'll be clear. Right when you get to your house. Everybody at the end, they laughing at us, we at the end. Everybody, on every end of the road, they were laughing. Because we had to wave and swim in there. You used to get up from school, have to tote your clothes up in the air like this, wave up there, grew up at the top. They badly, it ain't him, it's Auntie and them, and all them, Billy and them, they barely beating it, they ain't worried about it. They beat it about this much. Water just right there start, and it going all down.
Yes.
So man, it was just, but we stuck together.
Yes, sir.
In this line, I want to see God's face.
All right. Greetings. How are you?
All right.
Let him sit down in that seat.
No, I want to sit down. I can't sit down. I got to move when I sing now.
Yes, sir. What's your name?
My name is Lamont Mack.
What's your name?
Eric Lamont Mack.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's your family history and name as it relates to Dixie?
My grandma named Leona Hickman, and she always told me, and I always believe what my grandma say. She said, let me tell you something, baby. When I come to Dixie, one but 3 houses out here.
Yes, sir.
She said the ice house, the ice house, the shit house, and the what she said, the ice house, the shit house, and the ice house. Yeah, that's what my grandma told me. Now, I believe everything my grandma say now. I believe everything she say.
What's your fondest memory? What's your greatest memory in Dixie?
Huh?
On the house.
Yeah.
On the house.
Yeah, Hampton. Yeah, Leona Hampton.
Yes, sir. What's your greatest memory in Dixie?
My greatest memory in Dixie. I had so many of them, I can't tell them all. So
Yes, sir.
I ain't had nothing but good days in Dixie now.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What kind of community is Dixie?
A lovely community.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And then, if you would tell us 5 excellent individuals from Dixie, past or present, at least 5. Can you name 5?
Peoples.
Yes, sir.
Lona Hickman.
Okay.
Clarion Mack.
Yes, sir.
May Lee Johnson.
Okay.
Reginald Mack.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna go with Miss Snowcomb
Yes, sir.
and Miss Snow, and I'm gonna go with Daddy Cool.
Alrighty.
Go with Daddy Cool.
Yes, sir. Is there anything else you want to share with us? Any memory you want to share with us before you
I
leave?
got so many, but you run out of time.
I ran out of time.
You run out of time for
When you sing that song, you were singing to us?
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
I'll sing it. You ready?
Oh, we ready.
Come a knocking at my father's door, and my father said, come on in if you're ready to go. Well, my father scooped down just to buckle up his shoes, and then he counted up a storm, and then he began to move, and he moved on down by the cherry tree, said, no, I got my traveling shoes. Then the water come rising up around my legs. Said, Lord have mercy, don't you make me beg. Then the water come rising up around my waist. Said, Lord have mercy, won't you give me grace. Then the water come rising around my arms. Said, Lord have mercy, it just begun. Then the water coming rising up over my neck. Said, Lord have mercy, won't you make up my deck. Then the water coming rising up around my eyes. Said, Lord have mercy, I'm about to die. Then the water coming rising up over my head. Said, Lord have mercy, make up my darling bed. Said, no, I got my traveling shoes.
Thank you. So, tell us your name.
Ernest Franklin, EARNESTFRANKLIN.
Yes, sir. And what is your family name in history as it relates to Dixie?
My family name and history as it relates to Dixie.
Yes, sir.
Well, do you want me to start biblical and come down to physical, or which way do you want me to go?
I want us to stay on the earth.
Spiritually, from F Street to H Street, I was involved since 1973, and I met many families, and I've got cousins and whatever it is they have, the Tank Crawford, which is my first cousin's son and whatsoever. So if you want to go on with with Brother Gilbert, who nursed me and raised me in ministry to bring me where that I am. Brother Props took me in as a pope. Now you asked me about family tree.
Yes, sir.
Let me get to the spiritual one first, and then I'll come back to who I am.
Yes, sir.
I come from in my purpose of
Any way you like it.
So now, when Brother Props came, Brother Props invented Dixie, where that under my learning that we were all to be into one church, we sing out of songbooks and what Brother Props said that he loved what He loved the natural singing that was in Revelation, that we could go back like we're going to sing in heaven, because when we get to heaven there will be no books. So it all got to be in your mind. So we learned to do what? Sing naturally like that God loved us, and I love that. My brother Pops took me around. He get into Morton to in the Conway into Morton. I preached all of them in the Russellville, where he had established ministers and work, and then where he originally was born from, down in Center Point. He carried me there, and I worked there as a minister. So after that, preceding his death, Brother Holloway then was here, and Brother Holloway became one of my favorite ministers to take me into the National League concerning how to be able to become families with everybody, how to make everybody family. And out of that, I probably have baptized over 1,500 more people in my lifetime to become. So I got a lot of friends and relatives, brothers and sisters who are in Christ. Me and Brother Holloway became. Brother Holloway says that I got a new, I'm finna leave Dixie. And when he left Dixie, I came here in 08, and that's how I got my tie with Dixie, because when airport went out to do what they were supposed to do, they had a little so they kind of like when everybody went his home. So few of those wanted to come home.
Yes, sir.
The white-haired daughter said, Brother Franklin, the building is open, would you please help us to do what we can do?
Yes, sir.
So we came in 08 to try to reset the tone of making sure that the Dixie Church of Christ would not die. So I became a part of that family. Meeting that family, being able to go around, and after being here for a while in 2015, I became a member of the Dixie Community Organization to meet the people in the community, to try to do whatever that I could to be an assistant, because people in the community, we got a feeding program, and we've been feeding them ever since. And the people usually come by and says, hey, wait till a man hard is through his mouth. So we became, and one of the older friends, Tank Crawford, he was one of my best friends that I had. He came through because Alvin said, you know what, you got to be sent from God, because I don't like preaching. He said, but you know what, you ain't never got to cut no more grass around the church. You ain't got to do nothing. I'm your brother. I'm going to take care of you. I like you. And he said, if I like a person, he ain't got nothing to worry about. So whatever you heard about me, you have no fear. And I said, Alvin, I don't fear nobody but God. So I asked you a question. Who are you? And where are you? Where you come from? He says, I'm your brother. I said, I want to ask you what your daddy is, and I won't tell you who my daddy. So we're just going to live like brothers. So we became Dixie became a family with me. I met all of the boys, Billy, and everybody else, and everybody, have their lifestyles or whatever. I didn't never question the integrity to become what? He sent me to become a minister for his son, Jesus, and I ministered for Jesus. I didn't worry about how people live, what they were doing, or how their lifestyle were. My thing was to come and try to change the lifestyles to become what his sons say, because many of the old world had already neglected God, refused to hear God, and with that, God had already cut a lot of us off, because Dixie had became what they say, it's this, it's that, they got, this, that, let these people leave. So eventually, and
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
2021, in 2015, me and Miss Allen, a lot of others, Gaylord Hunter, a lot of others who was with the L-Bells record shop or whatever, they came down to help me to get together. And then after that, Jeffrey came in to be the president, and after his stay, he became feebly, so he says that we need somebody to help to carry on the legacy of Dixie. So in 2021, I was elected to be the president of the community. So I came in with being the president of the community, trying to do good to help families with their children and to help with whatever that it is and anything that I can do to make sure, just like today, being in Jacksonville about the school kids and whatever we can do.
Yes,
To
sir.
be a minister for Jesus, speaking for the kid, because when I came, there are so many people, young people had families that was here and they was caught up, in the other world, being out there. And, it came a time that it was time to put down all of the drinking and the gambling, and let's just show our family. Let's just show our love. So in 2015, and I'm gonna put it out there, just like it's saying, the white folks came and they said that, no, don't frown on it, because I'm gonna tell you that's where it come from. If I have to call names from the mayor's office to the White House, it doesn't matter with me, because the truth is true. They set out a thing and they sent in our ultimates and said that there's no plan for Dixie. But I thank God that I'm yet living to be able to live and to see today that there is I got faith there's a survival for Dixie, although they said it can't. But I'm like Ezekiel, and as you guys came along with the hope. The hope is right now with me is my family, because my family and all that is we believe in the same God, and the God that we believe in. We believe that everybody in this community believe in God. I know a few people say, I don't believe in that Jesus. Well, if you don't believe in the Son, believe in the Father. All we want to do is to make sure that we are all God's children, and whatever God's children are, that's what we need to learn to do, and that is to get along. Then we came in 2021, there was a lot of description. Dixie Day. Dixie Day. What's going to happen to Dixie Day? We had our Dixie Day in the park. We had our description. We got together with all of the gang boys and everybody. We're not going to fight anymore. Let's learn how to love. How you going to love? We ain't going to all go out there and gather up. Who got my wife, who took my woman, who did whatever, who did all it. Hey, everybody stay at home. Let's have your block party. Everybody wants to come home, they come to Dixie. People out of state, they know where you live. If you still one of the ancestors, let's all just do like, say, let's just let's get along, Rodney King.
Yes, sir.
Can we get along? In order for us to get along today, we got to learn to communicate.
Yes, sir.
The Bible says love your
Your neighbor.
enemy.
Yeah, and your enemy. Yes, sir.
So we don't need to make enemies. Like I read these signs, black on black crime. We don't need to be fighting each other. We need to learn to do love each other. You hear what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
We need to learn to love each other.
Yes, sir.
And in order to love each other, we got to articulate. Mean we got to get along. And if we don't get along, finding ourselves, because the Bible said, where does it start? It starts where? At home, right? So if it starts at home, you be with the school system, children, we got all We got all kinds of broken homes. We need to bring that that dissension, we need to bring it back and put it in God's hands. I know they took it out of the school. They took it out of the community. That's why we don't get along. That's why they all got together down in at the city of North Little Rock and said they're going to eminent domain this place. But if we don't stand up and fight together, how can we 100 years our ancestors live? Are we going to let Dixie die? The only way we're going to be able to keep Dixie alive The only way we'll be able to keep Dixie alive is what? Now they got to come out of their home, show the white folks that what we can come together and maintain to be what? Known as our ancestors came in here to be what? A black community that know how to what? Get along with each other. It's not that them coming in making us fight each other, making us knock each other down. We got to stand up for what? For what our foreparents died for. That's what Brother Gilbert taught me. That's what Brother Brother Holloway Franklin, hold on. If you need to be, Lee Jeffers said, I leave it in your hand. But what are we going to do as black community? We're talking black on black here. We're not talking, but we are not prejudiced to the point of whether they bringing in white, black hoods, white hoods, it doesn't matter. We're about what? We're about the people. We're about raising families. And that's where we need to come back to today, and that is putting Matthew 6:33, God first, and raising families and learning how to do what? But something is happening, just like Dixie Day, the Lord's Day is every first day of the week. We ought to stop and give God some time. We give God some time. He's not going to have vengeance on us. I know my time is up.
Oh, no. Your time is not up, but you have answered most of the questions that we plan to ask you already. But I do want to ask you one thing, because you've shared with us your memories. You shared with us your family name as it relates to the spiritual and the physical and biological history. You stated to us what type of community Dixie is, and you've explained to us the new Dixie that you plan to see. Can you please, before you exit the interview, let us know 5 or more excellent individuals that are from Dixie, past or present?
Past or present?
Past or present. 5 individuals that you would consider to be excellent individuals. Yes, sir.
Well, let me go back and answer my question first, and then I'll come back as you say who are you. You know, right now my ancestors. My name is what?
Franklin. And
Ernest. Dixie
Franklin.
need what? Some Franklin.
Okay.
Them
yes,
green
sir.
ones.
Okay. Awesome.
They don't want they don't want this black one, but what?
They want the green Franklin. Okay.
So I hope I can stand to see Dixie get some what? Green ones and
yes.
rebuild.
Yes.
So now that's my family history, but as you say, the 5 things.
Yes, sir. Any 5 individuals that you would consider to be excellent individuals? Growing up, maybe raising you, but it's someone from Dixie.
Well, I've already called what?
Brother Props, Brother Hardaway, Brother Gilbert.
All right. Let me say my main. Before I call Jeffrey, let me call my. I got to go back to the world.
Yes, sir.
The world simply mean that what? Them means are spiritually. I need to do what?
Come down to earth.
I come down to earth.
All right.
The kingpins is on the block.
Okay.
Alvin say, I'm a pin. You hear what I'm saying? But I'm your friend.
Yes, sir.
Just before Alvin died, he went around to all of the boys. Let Franklin alone. He gonna bring Franklin.
Yes, sir.
So they give me the utmost respect. OG key.
Yes.
So I am the key to the successful, whatever Dixie be. So now, along with that, as a pope standpoint, Miss Allen. Miss Allen stood with me. She used to go downtown. She used to go to all of the meetings. She went to everything or whatever that it was to be able to do what? To make sure that Dixie stood for what it stood. But when they all, before she died, when she died, they all quit coming. Because she used to take us to the legislator, to the governor's mansion or whatever to help to solve crimes and to do. So she was a mentor and a person in my life that what? I will never, like I told her daughter today and her son, I will always be what? Committed to be a part of somebody that watched over me while I was here. And then Kenny Scott, who came in with the St. Stevenson ministry, he started working for me first in my restaurant to make his life be whatever, and he was a great friend. So when he came in and they had their little ascension, that's why we're in court now. Try to get all of the old people back together. Humpty Dumpty fell off the wall. Humpty Dumpty came together again, St. Stephenson. They trying to knock me off the wall, but Nehemiah said in Nehemiah chapter 8, we will rebuild.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.